Yeah.
So,
I think
okay. So we're supposed to do this
I
little,
just
we're supposed to do under the group meeting. The main thing we're supposed to
mhm.
do is, well, we were supposed to go over the homework, but did you get a chance to do that or finish doing that?
um
We started it yesterday, or
no.
okay. Do you want
Yeah.
to try to start with the quiz, or do you want to start with the homework? What do you think?
Um let me open. I learned again. Let's see, because we did. So did you guys get through all of the rest of the homework? I
Um,
mean, what we were doing?
we got through like all the number 6, and then number 7 is just make a histogram of what we that
Oh,
you just
and just understand.
well yeah, and then it says describe the what you think like the shapes and let's see, make a histogram of the stock performance data for each of the companies. Paste your graphs here, and then number 8 says compare the results you obtained with the others in your group. Describe the differences and similarities between the different graphs. That's where like because you know how like on each of the like if you go to the bottom it has like the answers. You can actually look at the
Mhm.
answers. Yeah. When I
Yeah.
pull it up, the answers look like they're in Excel because they have graphs, like the actual graphs, what they're supposed to look like. But they, is that Linda?
No, that was me posting again. Sorry. I
You're
was
fine.
posting invitations.
Yeah. So, um, yeah. So they just looked like some of the graphs looked totally different. Like they looked like a little bit different shapes to me, like than the ones that I created on SBS.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Good
That's
morning.
hey,
Oh, yay!
I
make
made it. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah. I sent like 3, so I don't know what happened.
I don't know. I don't
That
know.
was weird.
yeah, we've been here for a while, but
Yeah.
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 But we pulled like we're just. Did you get a chance to finish the homework, Linda?
Yeah. I created all. I mean, I made a little.
Uh-huh.
I pasted it all on a Word
Mhm.
document. Let me pull that up.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Did
pasted it all and
okay. Did you get a
and
chance to check it with the answers that they gave? Like, did you
um, well, I was right before you called. I was just finishing the last thing. The number 10 on the sheet is creating that table and doing the variance and standard deviation. So
right?
anyway, expressing that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Share it.
So I pulled up the answers, like, because you know how at the bottom she gives the answers too, like
Right.
herself. And I seem to be doing all right, except for I noticed, like, if you pull up the answers that for the graph, like the histograms that we were supposed to create,
Uh-huh.
um, they look a little different. Like, I don't know if like this course, like, they're when they put the answers, are they using Excel for the answers? Do you know? Because the answers look a little different than my graphs. So
Yeah, some of mine do. Like the last one looks exactly the same.
right, that's what I thought too.
Uh,
The last one looks.
and but then the others don't look the same.
Yeah. So I don't. I'm thinking it's like that's Excel that they printed those from, and I was reading some of the like listening to some of those what do you call them things that they put on where you can listen to the teacher. And
Oh, the tutorial.
yeah, and I think he was saying that something about some of them are in Excel, but I'm not exactly sure. But that's the only thing. So I don't know. Do y'all want to just kind of go through it and then we can start the quiz? Or
Okay.
Yeah.
okay. So on number 6, I have a. I'll just do number 6, and then if you end up
Oh,
number 7.
okay. Okay.
Okay. So
Well.
A, I have the mean as 21.276. and the standard deviation is 37.6792, and the sample size is 41. Is that what you guys got?
Right.
Okay. B, I have 33.482 as the mean. Standard deviation is 49.31101, I think. And then the sample size is 25. And then C is 41.122 for the mean, and the standard deviation is 79.1771, I think. And the sample size is 27. D is 0.706 for mean, standard deviation is 21.054, and sample size is 49. And the mean for E is negative 1.084. The standard deviation is 4. I think it's 4. Is the first number 4? No, I can't read it. Is it 421 or 21?
A standard deviation on E?
Yeah.
21.297.
Yeah, 21.297. And then the sample size is 32.
32, right.
Okay.
Okay. And talking about the box plot, the question above that, were we talking about that, you know?
Yeah.
I read a little bit more about that.
Right.
We have an extreme case on either side. Like say, when they were talking about tuberculosis cases in India, say some, you know, the one extreme on one side was like $600 was all the cost him to treat that case, but then maybe the extreme on the other side was, you know, like $50,000. So those are called outliers. Outliers. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Yeah, that's
Okay, they're called outliers. So the box plot, it said it was resistant to those outliers, where there's one extreme on one end or the other. And I think that's what those little dots are. When you see the little dots, those are the extremes, but the outliers, but they just cut them off and they don't make them part of the information, because the other ones, they pull the mean and they pull it on one side or the other depending on what side the outlier's on.
Is it because there's not very many of them? Is that why they do that? Or is like the majority of it in the, I don't know.
Maybe it's just like a fluke, you know, they consider that data a fluke, and that was kind of crazy. So
I see. I get it. That makes sense.
So that's what I was reading about the box plot, that it was resistant to the outliers.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you guys have had a chance to do the regular homework, but I was doing that last night. It talked a little bit more about that. And it said, let me see if I can find it. Because I have a feeling that this is going to be on a test or a quiz. Okay. Number 16 on the homework that we're supposed to do, it says a reporter creates a histogram of a baseball player's salaries and finds that the distribution of salaries is right skewed. Which measure of center would be greater, the mean or the median? And they talked a lot about that, like when I was watching some of the teachers and then reading. The answer is the mean, because the mean is not resistant to the outliers. So if it is a right skewed or left skewed, the mean will always be higher than the median. So, and if it, let's see, symmetrical, if it's symmetrical, the mean and median are very similar. So I have a feeling like one of those is going to be on a test or a quiz. Because it's kind of a trick, a little bit of a trick question. Anyways, sorry to get off the...
Okay, no, that was great. That's good information, because I've got to try to understand that.
Yeah, it's all kind of flows together, but it can be a little confusing. All right, so the histograms, I guess for number 7, make a histogram of the stock performance data for each of the company's pastographs here. So,
okay. So, yeah, mine look different. Mine were much bigger and anyway.
Yeah.
Like the only one that was really the same was the last one.
Right. I've gotten where what I do is I do the little homeworks and then I print off the answers so then I can like compare, but I did notice that my graphs are like off. So, but I don't know, maybe that's a question we should ask the teacher. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, ask her because I don't want to be like doing something wrong on that.
Yeah.
Well,
whatever. We had practice anyway. I figured that's what we had practice doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one, I actually did change the bars to green, and then after that, it's like, how did I do that? And I couldn't do it on the rest of them.
Oh.
Anyway, it's like, oh.
You can do that. It's fun. You can change the colors and all that to how you want. So I think I practiced doing that too. I think probably like the reason they're having us do that is because when we do our group project at the end, I think we have to like create all of those. I think we have to create some like histograms and probably box plots and stuff. So.
Okay, and so I was really, I don't know, I was really, the next couple questions I was, where it says to, you know, compare the results that you get from that. I was like, I really don't know.
Well, what I did on that is it wants you to kind of describe the plots, like are they bell-shaped, skewed right, skewed left, but they were a little trickier to try to figure out. But if you take your pen and kind of, like if you print it out or whatever, you can kind of draw. And also on the if you go up in the SBS, under, I think it's under when you make the histogram, you can put show curve. Like there's a little box that says show the curve. And
okay.
It's all the line for you, like the curve.
Okay.
But since mine were different from the notes, I wasn't sure what my answer should be. But what do you think yours, like, what are yours looking like? Are yours bell-shaped, right, skewed? I think I had a little, I think at one time was symmetric. I had a lot of right skewed ones.
Right. That's.
Yeah.
Yep. I do too.
Okay, we can just kind of move on from that one. I think
that's yeah, the third one is really right skewed, and the fourth one is really right skewed. Yeah,
right.
I have a lot of right skewed.
I had a lot of right skeweds too, so that's probably about we're probably on the same page with that. For 9, it says if you were saving for retirement, which of these 5 companies would be the most attractive investment? Justify your answer. I put B and C because they have the highest needs, and they had the highest standard deviations too. But I don't know if that. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even. Okay, if you're saving for retirement, which is what companies would be most attractive?
The rest of them were kind of really low, or there were some negative, I think. Well, not negatives, but like there was the negative 1.084 and then the 0.706. But the 2 highest were B and C for the mean. So
yeah,
that's what I was thinking would be the best to invest in. So
again. Okay.
Okay. And then
you certainly don't want the negative. You just don't want you don't want to lose money like on D.
Correct.
Probably.
Yeah. So I mean that's what I was thinking, but anyways, I think it's kind of a matter of opinion, I think. But y'all want to try to do the number 10? Have y'all started that?
Yeah, I finished that, and yeah, I guess it's just kind of in knowing the formulas, you know.
Oh yeah,
knowing what.
I think we're gonna have to do those on the test. I get a feeling that that's gonna kind of be where we're gonna eventually focus on, is figuring out the formulas. So it's good practice. The more of these that you can do is probably better, because it's just remembering the steps.
Right.
Go along.
In my chart, I put them in order so that
Yeah.
you know I could. So yeah, I did it, and it worked out. I mean, I just have to remember that, like at first when I did the variance, I didn't subtract 1. I divided it by 7 because and I was like, wait a minute, that's not what they got. And then I had to look back and see what did I do wrong, and it was like, okay, you gotta subtract 1. So I didn't really get why, but anyway, so I divided it by 6.
Yeah.
And one less than the sample size,
Mhm.
and then I got it.
And then and then you squared the variance after that and got the standard deviation.
Right.
Yeah, or square rooted.
So yeah. So I did it, but it's like, okay, what does that mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I'm having trouble.
I think math is all about like memorizing formulas. Because
It's so
if you're
true.
hard about it, you're gonna get a headache. The only thing that I cannot get like every time I added up the deviation from the mean, I got -3. Did y'all get 0?
Okay, the deviation from the mean.
The middle
But,
column, like when you add up all those sums, like the -0.
yeah, it's supposed to come to 0, right? That means you did it right.
Well, no, I kept getting -3, and even my husband added it up, and he got -3, but it is supposed to be 0. Yeah, they give it to you as 0. Like, but when I did it on my own, I got -3. I don't know. I don't know. I've checked my. Did you actually add it up and get 0? I am not getting 0. Like, and I don't know if there's a rule that if it's a -3 like that, you just round to 0. I don't know.
Oh, wait a second. There's something wrong. I was going to check it, but.
Yeah, like I checked it, and my husband checked it, and he's like, I'm getting -3 too. But I mean, it says like when I printed out the answers, it says it's 0. So I'm confused. But I just kind of moved on from it because I couldn't dwell on that. Like,
did you put yours in order?
Yeah. So like you have like -0.229, and then 0.7171.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't really read this.
I can't read it.
171, -0.429, -0.129, 0.571, 0.371, -3.29. Are those the answers you had?
-3. Yes.
Okay.
9. Yeah, I just have them in a different order because I put mine in ascending order. So.
Oh. Well, when I added it up, I just keep getting -3. Like, it doesn't cancel out to be 0 for me. But I don't know. Anyways, the answer I got for the standard deviation is 0.377. So we
Right.
Yeah.
So that's good thing the calculator has a square root on it. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Y'all feel ready to take this quiz together?
Okay. We can give it a try.
We can give it a try. Okay, so we have to pull up the SPS
Oh, I don't have that.
Okay, we gotta put up the wrong site, wrong patient data on SPS to do the quiz.
Okay. All right. I am.
And then.
Okay, group meeting. Okay, on your group quiz, you need the wrong site, wrong patient data. Select. Okay. Well, do you want to pull that up,
Yeah.
Sherry, since you've got it on your computer? Because it'll take me about probably 5 minutes at least to get that pulled up.
Wow.
If I remember all the steps from yesterday.
Yes, I have it up.
Okay.
I do too. So.
Okay. So, guess we gotta open the quiz. Y'all ready to start?
Start. Do you want to start now? Not really. Yes, let's get it. Okay.
All right.
Completed this.
I completed, let's see.
I have to
I completed the individual participation assignment 14 group meeting. True. I actively participated in the group meeting. True. Use the following information to answer questions 3 and 4. On rare occasions, a medical procedure is performed on the wrong body part of a patient's body for the wrong patient. These are called wrong site, wrong patient mistakes. Such errors occur hundreds of times each year across the United States. The medical community is trying to eliminate these errors, but have had difficulty reducing their frequency. In a small percentage of these cases, the patient files a lawsuit against the hospital. It seems like it would be a large percentage.
Yeah, it should be, unless they kind of cover it up somehow.
Phillips, Dale, E.T.
And others.
conducted a study on these mistakes and the lawsuits that follow. The data in the wrong file, wrong site patient located in the data page of the online textbook represent the amount in U.S. dollars hospitals have been required to pay in wrong site patient lawsuits. Some of the values equal 0, indicating the hospital won the legal battle. Okay. So number 3, find the mean amount hospitals had to pay in the wrong site lawsuits. Round your answer to the nearest dollar. Okay.
Okay, so how many is the mean?
All right.
So how many are there?
A lot.
Oh.
There's, that one stops at 176. And then the other one goes all the way until 411.
I think though, let me see. Let me read this again. What does it say on the question? Find the mean amount hospitals had to pay in the wrong site lawsuits. So.
Okay, that one.
So I think it's just the left-hand column that we add up. So does it do it for you on this? If we highlight it?
Yeah, so if you go into Analyze, do this again.
If you just right-click, if you right-click it after you highlight the column, right-click, and it says, it'll give you, what was that? I did it yesterday.
Variable, sort ascending, sort descending, and descriptive statistics.
Descriptive statistics. Click on that.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Just give it to me. Really?
Yeah, and it just gives it to you. Just highlight the amount.
Yeah, because the way I do it, it takes longer, but I can get all of the statistics in one blow. So. I like your way better.
I'm still highlighting. How many are there? 100 and something? Did you say?
Yeah, you actually don't have to highlight. You can do it the way Linda did by clicking the top where it says wrong site. You just click wrong site, and it will highlight the entire bar.
Okay, and then you go to Analyze and go to Descriptive Statistics and hit Explore, or which one?
Or you can right-click. If you just right-click.
And that one.
You what now?
The way I was. Okay, so if you do it Linda's way, you just right-click and go to Descriptive Statistics. And it will immediately bring up just that row and everything that we need to know. Okay. But if you go the way I was going, and you go up into Analyze, and then you go into, where is it again?
Explore.
Oh, you go into Compare Means, and it's the first one. And that way, like with our last one, you could have clicked everything, and had it all show up in the same graph. Tables is what I want to say. So.
Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing.
Standard definition. Okay, so the mean.
Okay.
So what was the mean you got, Kelsey?
Let's see. I'm just trying to make sure.
Yeah, because okay.
Because the one that yours brought up, Linda, it doesn't have the mean in there for me.
Oh, okay.
So I had to bring up the means table, and in that case, the wrong site had a mean of, let's see, how many digits is that? That's 80,041.
All right.
80 what?
80,000 and $80,041.
8041. So that would be the average cost of operating on the wrong site or the wrong patient.
Yep.
Hold on. Can y'all tell me how to do that again? Because like my whole screen.
Blowing up. Okay.
Okay. Whoa.
So you're an SPS.
It's like pulling up the wrong.
It will pull up a different screen if you do it the way I did, and Linda's way. So.
So how many? I'm going to figure out the variance and standard deviation. How many samples are there?
There's. Let's see. Just say it on here, or do I have to go look again? There is. Oh, is that the right number?
And N equals.
Good. They have included, excluded in total. N is 411 for the wrong site.
411?
Yeah.
So 411 minus 1, 410.
Okay, this is.
Did you guys get the same number?
All right.
Okay.
So I have.
Have you found SPS again?
It's coming back up, but I don't know how to get it back to the way it looked originally, where it was highlighted.
Well, you don't have to highlight it if you just want to analyze the means. Like you can just, it will ask you which ones you want to put in, and then you just click in the ones you want.
Okay, hold on. Okay, now, okay. So I have like wrong site, wrong patient, and then it has like a column of
comments, right?
What?
Are there comments or something like that?
No. That's why I'm like, it looks so different. I don't know what I did. I want to go back.
Does it at least have the numbers the same? Or
it doesn't have anything.
Numbers? Oh.
All right, so how I was doing yesterday is I would go up to analyze, and then I would go under descriptive statistics, and then I would go under explore. Were you guys not doing that?
I wasn't doing that.
Okay, what were you doing?
I went to the one right below where it says compare means, and so I would click means.
Okay.
So you click it, and then it asks you, it shows like a bar that says wrong site, and then it has in the brackets wrong site, and then it says wrong patient, and again brackets. And then it has a section that says comment.
Okay, I see it. So now I'm like wrong site. Did you click on the wrong site or the wrong patient?
Yeah, so you can click on both of them, and it'll give you a graph for everything. So you click it, and then you have to do the little blue arrow on the top that's showing over.
To move it over.
And that way.
Yeah. Okay.
Or if there's something already,
too.
Okay.
If there's something already there, you have to clear it out first. I found that out yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. So it says 800,000 or whatever you guys were saying.
80,000?
Oh, I mean, yeah, 80,000.
80,041?
80,041 point. Yeah.
It's a really big number.
Well, there's a lot of people. A lot of people that were.
Well, that's the average. That's the average that they got.
Mm-hmm.
Each patient.
Per patient. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. They really try to not do that. I remember when my dad had his knee replaced. They did the knee they were not supposed to operate on. They put a big X on it, and they put no on that knee. I mean, they really marked it up good.
Right.
So they make sure they wouldn't do the wrong knee.
I mean, if they did that after that, they would just have to be plain stupid.
Yeah, so they have procedures. So hopefully, that this won't happen.
Are y'all just did y'all put 80,041 in the answer blank? Is that what you guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't put anything yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't put any commas or dollar signs.
Oh, you
did?
Okay.
I don't know how the iLearn is going to take it.
Oh, do you think we shouldn't or should?
I don't know. It always gets me iffy.
Okay, so don't put anything.
Yeah, I just put strict numbers.
Okay.
88041. Okay, I've already figured out the standard deviation. It said round it to the nearest dollar, so I had $14. Let's see if you guys get the same.
$14?
I got like
Yes.
71,000.
Yeah, 71,403, or it would be 4 if it's rounded up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I did this right. Okay, I took the 80,000. Okay,
It's actually on the same page that we found the mean. It's like in that same box. It has the mean, the sample size, and the standard deviation. Is that what you're looking at, Kelsey?
Oh.
Me? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it has it already. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was figuring it out by hand. I think I took the wrong number. I took the mean instead of the sum, the squared deviation from the mean. That's what I did.
Right.
Okay. So that's why I got the wrong thing.
71,404.
Okay. It's what, 71?
404. We rounded up.
$71,404.
Yep.
Okay, because I took the wrong number. I took the mean. I took the 80,000 and then.
Okay. All right. So number 4.
A really big word.
Find this hepatic angiosarcoma. Sorry.
Sure.
Okay. Sarcoma. I think that's a cancer or something. And I think it's kidney.
It goes on to say liver.
Cancer. Okay. Is a rare and usual fatal type of liver cancer. There you go. A study was conducted on 4 individuals with this illness. The data represent their survival times in months. Survival times months 5, 19, 1, and 3. Use this information to answer questions 5 and 6. What does it mean?
Okay, so
not the mean, but the median. Which one is in the middle?
The mean is where you add them up and divide by the total, right?
Yeah, but this is the median, so the mean and the median aren't the same.
Oh, the median. The median is where you just find the middle number. So you take the 19 plus 1, 20, and divide by 2, which is 10. If it's up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the mean is 7, but they weren't asking that. I figured that one out. Okay, so you take the top and the bottom.
I think it's 10.
I'm going to
19 minus 1.
So the median is where you take the two middle numbers. Like if it's an odd number, it would be the middle number, but it's an even, so you're going to take the 19 and the 1 and add them together, which is 20.
Oh, that's right.
And then you divide by 2.
3, 5, and 19. So the two middle numbers, 3 plus 5 equals divided by 2. I get 4.
No. Okay, you take the two middle numbers, which is 9. Oh, are you putting them in order?
You have to put them in order.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I just found it on Google. I decided to Google it instead of having to go through order.
Actually, you're right, Linda. So it's 3 plus 5, which is 8, divided by 2, which is 4. Okay, so 4.
Which is funny. Wouldn't expect that answer.
What is the median survival time? 4 months, okay?
Okay, what is the standard deviation of the survival times?
Okay, standard deviation. Let's see if I can get this one. Okay. The mean is 7.
Yes.
And so
Mean is
we have to find the deviation from the mean. So I'm going to do a little chart. 1, 3, 5, 19. Okay. And my mean is 7.
So you're going to subtract 1, 7.
1 my, oh.
And 3 from 7, which is negative 4.
Minus 6. Minus 2 and 19. 7 is 12.
Did you get all negatives?
No.
Did you get
Except for the last one. No, the last one is 12, and so then it ends up 0, right? Minus 6, minus 4, minus 2, and 12.
7? So you took 7 minus. I mean, wait. You took 1 minus 7, which is negative 6. 3 minus 7, which is negative 4.
Right.
5 minus 7, which is negative 2. And 19 minus 7, which is 12. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Okay. So so we did that part right because the sum is 0 on that column.
Okay.
And then we square the deviation. So
6 times 6 is 36. 4
minus
4
square.
4 times 4 is 16. 2 times 2 is 4. 12 times 12 is 144. Okay. And then...
So wait a minute. I got a brain fart on that one. Okay, so 36. So it'd be positive 36, positive 8, positive 4, and 12. So 144. Oh, that's the last one.
Wait a minute. Don't you do it 6 times 6 is 36. 4 times 4 times 4 is 16.
Okay, sorry.
And then 2 times 2 is 4.
12 times 12 is 144.
144.
144, and then let's add them all up. 44 plus 144.
I got 200.
4 plus 16 plus 36. 200. Okay, I'm with you right there. Okay, that is the sum.
Now we're going to divide it by 7 minus 1. Right?
No, we're going to divide by 4 minus 1.
4 minus 1, because there's 4.
Yeah. And is the sample size. So
that's right. Sorry. 4 minus 1. So 200 divided
by 3
is 66.67.
Yeah. And then, so that is the variance, okay?
And then we're going to square root that?
Yep. 66.67 square root 8.165 would be the standard deviation. Is that right? Is that what you got?
Say it again.
81.65.
8.165. That's what I got.
8.165.
Yep. I let you guys do that, but I did it in Excel.
How did it go in Excel?
I got the same thing.
Okay.
8.165?
Yeah, it actually gave me up to like, I don't know, there's like 10 digits. So.
Okay. Yeah.
But I got the same number.
Okay.
So
Okay.
And then give your answer to the nearest 10.
Okay, so
8.2?
Yeah.
8.2.
But you're not putting the decimals, right, Kelsey?
Decimal, yes, because that's the number.
Okay, yeah, okay, just not commas.
Yeah, no. If we were German, we could probably do it, but no.
Okay. For questions 7 through 9, give the 5-number summary for the wrong patient loss.
Okay, the 5 patient.
The wrong.
The 5 patient. The 5-number summary. Okay. The 5. Know what that is. Didn't write that down.
What is the 5-patient summary?
Okay, I do have that down. I know I do. I have it in my notes right there, but okay. The 5-number summary is the minimum and the maximum, the first quartile, the median and not the mean, and the third quartile.
The third quartile?
Okay. It's like the Q1. It's listed Q1 in the reading and Q3.
Okay.
That's the first Q1, and Q3 is the third one. Q3.
Okay.
So the minimum, the maximum, the Q1, Q3, and the median.
So do we need to do a box plot, or?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Okay.
Does it give you the option to do a box plot?
It does. It gives it in the graph portion.
Okay.
Yeah, you open up graph. Is that what I did? Yeah, graphs chart builder, and then they have box graphs. Like I think it's 2 from the bottom, or generally in that area. And then I just click the furthest one because it only has one.
All right, so you went under graphs, and then to which one?
The chart builder.
When I click on that, it gives me this thing that says, before you use this dialog, measurement level should be.
Yeah, I just pushed OK.
Oh.
I just put whatever.
Okay. And then you're going to hit wrong page, wrong site? And wrong?
Yeah, I don't know which one we're doing. Well, it looks like it's the wrong patient on this one.
Okay.
So I guess we're choosing that one.
And then we're going to do a box plot. And then
that way. That's let's just see what happens. Wow, that's interesting.
Did it not work?
Mine just looks very smushed. It looks really funny, to be honest.
I also, if you click on Analyze and go to Descriptive Statistics and hit Explore, do the wrong patient, hit the box over, and hit OK. It does a box plot on this.
Oh, really? Okay, going there. Because mine just looked funny.
It did. It pulled up a box. So did y'all? Yeah. Did y'all follow that? Go to analyze. Go to descriptive statistics, and then hit explore. Okay. And then click on the patient one and hit the blue arrow over and hit OK. And scroll down, and it's at the bottom of the page is the box plot.
Okay.
That's exactly how mine looked.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it that's why I was like, I have no clue if this is right.
Okay, well, I guess you can do it either way then. Well,
that's yours, you get at least a little more information.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see. We have to find the minimum, which is
0.
0.
Yeah, I'm looking at the statistics.
Okay, then the max would be 8. Are we doing the max of the outliers or the max of the actual box plot? Or do you not? Linda, do you?
I'm sorry, what?
Is the maximum the outliers or the actual box plot tail things?
The box plot should have done it. I'm just looking up in the reading about this box plot and how to read the numbers on there.
Okay.
So just give me okay. But the thing is in the reading they've got it turned one way, and then the other thing is they've got it turned the other way. Okay, so the way you're looking at it, the bottom number of the box would be Q1, which is and then the I don't know if it's a darker line on yours. In the middle is the median. And the top line is Q3.
Okay. So are we just supposed to guess then what the numbers are for this?
I think. Let's see. That's 100. How many zeros? That's 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Goodness. My thought was we could just use the maximum, but I don't know if that's.
Oh.
They have that 117 as an outlier.
The maximum is the top line that's not the box. It's okay. You see what they call the whisker?
Yeah.
Okay, and it goes up to that top line. That's the maximum.
Which is like over 200,000, like 240,000.
The very top little line that's not part of the box.
Yeah.
The whisker thing. So what are we supposed to label that number as?
I am not quite sure. I'm personally thinking it's 100. Let's see, how big is it? Like 1 million? I don't know. 2 zeros. Yeah, 1,250,000 is my thought.
Yeah.
But
that would be the maximum. That's where that top.
Yeah.
That top line.
Except for if you look at the bar graph, the graph itself only goes up, or the last point it labels on the side is 120 or 1,200,000. So
it's got to be less than that.
Yeah, it just doesn't work out. Let's see.
Are y'all doing the wrong patient or the wrong site?
I'm doing, what am I doing? Wrong patient.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Let's see, we're supposed to be finding. Okay.
The first number in the 5-number summary.
Yeah. Okay. So
the first number. First number would be the minimum. I think that would be the one on the bottom. The whisper number on the bottom.
0? What is the first number in the 5-number summary for the wrong patient data? Give the number rounded to the nearest cent.
So, yeah, it would be the one on the bottom, wouldn't it?
0?
I don't know. What? It would be minimum, which is where the bottom little line is. That's not part of the box.
Which, it looks like 0, doesn't it? Or
so
could be. It isn't.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can do it through Excel. I don't know if it's going to work out as well.
Even if you look at the little box, the wrong patient box, it says the minimum is 0. The maximum is 125,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
Million.
So according to, the other thing, the 5 numbers summary is comprised of the minimum, the first quartile, the median, the third quartile, and the maximum. So the first number in the 5-patient summary, the way I'm reading it, would be the minimum, which would be 0.
Yeah. I don't know what else it would be.
Okay.
Because the median is that little middle thing, and then the first quartile would,
the first quartile would be the bottom line of the box, and the third quartile would be the top line of the box. Let me go back to the reading and make sure. It's on the side, but they've tilted it up.
Yeah.
I believe. So, because this is where the 0 is, so they tilted it like this.
Mm-hmm.
So the third quartile is the top of the box.
Mm-hmm. And it's really hard to just guess on the numbers. Like, you just have to guess. I mean, how's there an exact number on that?
Yeah, I'm looking at this red box one too. Yeah, doesn't look like an exact science here. So
maybe they're not going to ask us. Maybe we should just, I don't know. Let's see. What is the other question?
The second number is the first quartile.
All right.
So the bottom box, the bottom line on the box.
What is the second number in the 5? Give the number rounded to the nearest cent. Maybe there's another way there is another way on this SBS that we're supposed to find specific. Yeah. When you did the other box plot, did it give the more information?
No, it gave the exact same thing. It just didn't give the table of information that the Explore does.
Okay, so on this box we have the median, which is 18,882. We have the minimum 0, the maximum 125,000, and it does have an interquartile range, but I don't really think that helps.
So the fourth number, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. It doesn't ask for the third number, which is the median.
I just don't know what to list the numbers as. I mean, we can guess. I don't know. It looks like the first quartile would be like, let's see, if you divide the little blocks, each is 200,000. Maybe 10,000. Wait, let's see, 10. I don't know.
Well, let's look at this red box one on the test while Kelsey's trying to switch that to Excel and see if this one looks a little easier.
What is it?
On the test, it's got another box plot like that, and it's talking about Redbox. It says Redbox is an increasingly popular way to rent movies in the U.S. Individuals can go to Redbox kiosks and have a wide variety of movies to choose from. A study was done in which researchers observed the duration of time in seconds individuals spent making a decision on which movie to rent at Redbox. Well, it depends how many people are behind you waiting. So, based on the following box plot answer questions 10 to 12. Okay, so the time is seconds.
All right.
What is the third quartile, which is the top line of that box, is right below 200. See, that's kind of a guess too. Well, what is it? Is it?
Yeah.
It's not right on the line of 200.
I mean, that's kind of like these answers are really tricky. Give a number. Just give a number. Second. So I guess if we're below 200, so what do you think?
It's more than 150, more than 175.
Maybe 180, 190, 180 or 190. What do y'all think?
For what question?
Well, we're just kind of figuring that out. If you want to do that Excel thing, we're just giving you some time while we try and look at the rest of it.
Yeah. Well,
so yeah, it's between there.
What?
Excel might not be able to do a box plot.
Oh.
So I was trying to see if there's a way to calculate it, but I was also Googling at the same time, like, what we could do, or like how to analyze the SPS box plot and understand it.
Huh. But maybe the answer is a range, you know.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe it's just like they're making us think that it has to be rounded to the nearest cent. I don't know. Give a number, round to the nearest cent. They make it sound like it's very specific, like give a number, round to the nearest cent. Like we.
If you don't find it.
0.
185 maybe for that. 185.
Yeah, I think 185.
Or 190. I don't know. What do you think?
Let's do 190.
190 seconds. Okay. What is the longest time observed thread? Okay. So to me, that seems like that's that top little line, the top of the whisker. That would be the longest observed time.
Yeah, I agree.
So right over 700 seconds, but 700 and something.
Right.
710, 715, I don't know.
Let's do 710.
Is the value of the mean. The mean.
Based on the box plot, what is the value of the mean?
Oh, it doesn't give the mean, it gives the median. It would try and fool you thinking that middle line is the mean, but it's not, it's the median.
Oh, so this cannot be determined? Maybe
not. I think it's a trick question.
Yeah, it probably is. So on box plots, it gives the median, right? Yeah, not the.
It gives the median, not the mean. And I made sure I made a note of that because they said that
right.
Get confused. So,
right.
So a box plot does not give you the mean.
Right.
But it's more resistant to outliers. So, anyway.
Okay.
That's.
So
I'm hoping all this makes a little more sense in a while after we've used it for a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Are you guys in the same fog that I'm in?
Yeah. Are you taking other classes this semester, or is this?
Yes. Taking Foundation Capstone.
Mhm.
Have you had that one?
Class. I had that one.
You've had it?
Is
it? I like it.
Is it hard or is it pretty?
It's not hard. There is a lot of busy work occasionally, but it deals a lot with like figuring out like big situations like being gay or like having to deal with those situations. And just
kind of like a psychology-ish class or something.
Yeah.
Or sociology, maybe, kind of, or something.
Social. Well, decision making and.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to get at. I was like, what is it?
Okay, so
ethics. It's like an ethics class. What's right and what's wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like right now we're talking about whether it's okay for barley farmers to grow barley, Mormon barley farmers, knowing that it's going to be sold to make beer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good class. They talk about a lot of unique topics.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
But they all have good things to learn about. It was probably one of my favorites.
Cool.
Yeah, and I have a religion class too. I have teachings of the living prophet. So I've got.
I took that last semester.
Yeah. So you took them both last semester.
Well, capstones I took a while ago, but teachings of the living prophets I took last semester, and I love that class.
Yeah, I've got to take both of those too. And I actually was going to take a religion class, but I dropped. I was going to take another health class, and I dropped it because this class just seems like I need to focus on.
So is this your only one that you have?
This is my only one because I have 3 little kids right now still,
right.
And I keep so busy, and we just got a dog, and so she's.
Oh no! Yeah, your little puppy's so cute.
So I just decided I would probably neglect my family if I took any more.
Right, that's true. Yeah, my 2 of my kids are already gone on their own, and I only have one left at home, and he's 16. So.
Oh, there you go.
So he can help me instead of bother me.
The win-win.
There you go. I like that. Okay, so for number 12, we're going to put this cannot be determined, right?
I think so. Okay. When Kelsey gets to that point, we'll have her throw her.
I'm trying to find where. Well, I was looking at it when you guys were talking about it.
Oh yeah.
All of my. I've given up on looking further. So.
Okay. So for 10, we guessed 190 seconds because it's the top of that. The
line and
the top of the box.
Okay.
And then the 11 we thought it's the very top of the whisker at the top. We put 710.
Okay.
Yeah. And then number 12 we put this cannot be determined because you can't find the mean. It's the median on a box plot.
Yeah. Yeah, I was there for that question. The rest of it was like, what's going on?
Okay, so 7, 8, and 9.
So yeah, we're still. Well, we put 0 for 7 because that should be the bottom line.
Okay, so 0 and
makes sense.
I don't know. Maybe we should just kind of guess on this too.
The second
I guess we'll have to.
Is the bottom line of the box. The first part.
So this, what do y'all think that number would be? If you guess.
Oh, if I guess, I don't even know if I could guess it, just because it's between 0 and 20,000 or 200,000.
Yeah. You'd have to divide that little space up into.
Yeah.
Maybe 1,000? I don't know.
Well, if it was 10, oh, yeah, 10,000 would make sense.
Maybe more.
100,000 is in between.
Or maybe 20,000? I don't know.
Yeah, 10,000 sounds good to me.
Okay.
You think 20? Is that what you say, Kelsey? 20?
Oh, I was saying 10,000. 10,000 sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there, I guess I'll just look it up in the book, but is there a way to calculate what we need to find for that one? I don't remember in the book.
I never read anything on that, but there could be. I don't know.
I look and see. The first quartile or 25th percentile. Okay, so it's the 25th percentile. This means that 25% of the time hospitals lost a wrong site lawsuit, and they had to pay $29,496 on that.
Oh, I wonder if we divide.
That's Q1.
So it's the 25th percentile of.
It means that 25% of the time, the number is less than that.
I wonder if there's a percentage we're supposed to put in there.
I don't think it's supposed to be a percent.
Okay.
Just because it's telling us that within the 25 percentile, this is like, I guess, the average.
All right. I wonder if there's a way to calculate it, like you said, though. Like if you took total, what was it, 700 whatever amount of lawsuits. I don't know.
That's some calculations that we don't know how to do. Okay. So if it's in the 50%.
Okay, so if you look at this box plot, the very top of that whisker goes to about 100,000, right? Is that what I see? Or am I on the wrong patient one? Like, it looks about like that little whisker, the very top whisker. If you draw the line over, it looks like about 100,000.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
If we did, the bottom is 0, the top is 100. That first, is it the first quartile we're trying to find, or the second?
We're trying to find the number for the bottom of the box and the top of the box.
Yeah, the second and the fourth. So, that means. Do you have to take a test? Do you have to take a test?
So, so we're trying to find the number of the bottom of the box.
Yeah.
So if we said the top was 100, the whisker, the very top whisker was 100, the bottom was 0, the minimum, say we say the maximum was 100 and the minimum was 0, that top would be 10. 10 might be it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the first portion of the box called? Like, what percentage is that? Because, I mean, going back to where it gives all the statistics for exact numbers, they had that 95% confidence interval, and then the 5% trimmed mean. Could it be any of those?
Oh, you mean up in the data stuff?
Yeah, like, I guess it's titled descriptives. I just can't remember what the box, like, the specific percent numbers.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
Exactly, it's like, I don't know. Could be going crazy, something like that. Box. Let's see. Let's see.
They do have these little. Let me see. They do have these things you can listen to. Maybe we can find one and see if he answers it on here.
Okay. There's another chart in the reading that before we got to the box chart that gives percentiles. I'm trying to see how they did that. Okay, let me read you the instructions because this might help us out a lot here.
Okay.
To calculate percentiles, and I don't think we're going to find it with this box chart. Okay. Open the data file you're using. For example, open the file, wrong site, wrong patient. Select the menu item, analyze, go to descriptive statistics, and then explore, just like you did, Sarah. Click on the name of the variables for which you want to calculate the percentiles and quartiles. Then click on the arrow next to dependent list box. This will move the highlighted variable over. Okay. Click on the statistics button and mark the box next to percentiles. I think that's the key there. Let's try that.
Okay.
Okay, click on the statistics buttons and mark the box next to percentiles. Because I think you've done everything else.
All right, so we go to descriptive statistics, go to explore, then where do we go? Statistics?
Click on the name of the variable that you want to calculate the percentiles to. Okay. Move it over to the dependent list box, right?
Okay.
Okay, and then click on the statistics button and mark the box next to percentiles.
Okay.
So it's got a statistics button there. And mark the box next to percentiles. And then click on OK, or click on Continue, and then OK. So you click the percentiles box, Continue, then OK. Once you've done the above, you should get an output window with the following.
Oh, did you put in where it says descriptives confidence interval for mean? Did you put anything in that box, or did you leave it as 95%?
Yeah, I just left it.
Okay.
I got the same numbers that I did when we did it the first time.
Okay.
So.
And that box should give us actually to the pennies, because it's, if you have it marked at 2 decimals, it would give the pennies.
It does.
Yay! I think we're onto something here.
Oh, that would be heavenly.
Okay, what now? I'm not seeing what.
So, in the 95 confidence interval for means in that table, how it says lower bound and upper bound, since it goes to the hundredths place, that is our change. So it would make sense if that was our actual numbers we needed to use.
Okay, I see. Okay, wait. You're saying in the 95% confidence interval, in the lower bound is what?
Yeah. Lower bound would be the bottom of the box, and the upper bound would be the top of the box.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's the thought process, and it would make sense. Like, they're low enough that it would be okay.
What are the numbers you have? I have like 304 or 30,000.
Oh, what did I do? Oh, right, scroll up. I have $30,404.76 for the lower bound. Upper bound says $61,939.32.
Yeah.
So they would make sense looking at the box plot because they're low enough. It's like halfway in on our bar or our box plot, how it goes to 200,000. 100,000 would be in the middle, so it would make sense because the box plot the box itself is just shy of that.
Right. Let's see.
I'm going with those numbers. I'm sold.
Okay. And it says in the book also that we will use the values given in the weighted average row. There's 2 rows.
Right.
So the weighted average row, which is, I guess, the top row, looks like.
I'll go with that.
Okay. So the, where were we on this?
Yeah.
The second number, the first quartile, would be under the 25% weighted average.
So what would we put as for number 8? What do you think?
For 8? That one was the bottom of the box, right?
It's the 25th percentile. 25th percentile. So under weighted average and 25%.
Okay, the second number. Where
did they go? There we go. I'm going to see what happens if I use the confidence interval for 25% out of curiosity.
Oh, yeah, but wait, is the only thing I would say that would not work with that is, isn't it like the box plots don't have means? But I don't know if that has anything to do with the 5.
Well, I think it's doing the mean out of all the numbers.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So,
did it work?
Let's see. It gave me, let's see, so I replaced the 95 with 25.
Mm-hmm.
And now it gave me 43,622 for the lower, and then the upper is 48,721. So
okay.
I'm not sure exactly what that is.
Alright, so
but it did something.
Okay. Okay.
Because the numbers we had last time were 61 and 31, right?
So for the
number,
Linda, can you read number 8 again? The question.
Okay. Yeah. Let me get back to that. Number 8 was the second number in the 5-number summary for the wrong patient lawsuit data.
Which would be
the second number, from, if I'm understanding this right, you guys correct me anytime, is the first quartile, which is 25%.
Okay. So, yeah. So
1/4, 25 cents.
When we put it in 25%, it gave the 43,622.
Are you guys not seeing a box? A box that says percentiles on the top?
Oh wow, I have lots of boxes.
When you go into descriptives and then percentile, you put percentiles and then continue and then okay. You get a chart that says percentiles. It says weighted average.
So we go to analyze, and where do we go?
Okay. Analyze, descriptive statistics,
okay.
Explore.
Okay.
And then you have the bottom one says percentiles. Click on that. And then click continue, and then OK. And you get a little chart This is percentile on
it? Oh, yes. Yes, I did.
Oh, there. And then the top one is weighted average. It says that the weighted average is the one we want to look at.
This is our 25 percentile.
And so the 25 percentile would be, there'd be number in the box and weighted average and 25th percentile.
It says 3,900.
Okay, wait a minute. I put in percentiles, but did you leave, Kelsey, did you leave when you got to that little box where you checked percentiles, did you change it back to 95 or did you leave it at the 25?
Yeah, I changed it back.
Okay.
I thought about leaving it, but I just switched it back. Did you do it with the 25% in there?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so then...
Oh, yeah, in the book it says, though, a confidence interval for mean is 95%. It says that, I mean, it has that in the box of 95%.
Okay. So where did you guys see the 3,000?
Did you go through the percentile thing?
Yeah. Oh, there.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I think. Hold on.
It should. Let's see. Why did it come up there? Okay, so when I did it again, it brought it up right before the box plot, and it's right after the table that we've been looking at.
Okay. Let's see.
With the lower and upper bound. So.
Oh, wait. Weighted average?
Yeah, weighted average.
Oh.
So in the weighted average row under 25 percentile, that's your
gosh.
second number.
That is.
I know.
Okay, so 3,900. And then what's the number 9 question?
The fourth percentile, I mean, the fourth number is the third quartile, which would be under the 75%.
Which would be 50, or, yeah,
436.
What is it?
Oh, if it's rounded to the nearest cent, we'd round up.
So 437?
Yeah.
So is it 50,437?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath the 75th percentile, that's the Q3.
Linda, you are amazing.
No, I'm not amazing. You guys are the ones that are even doing the numbers. I'm thinking of just buying that program like you did, Sari, just to make it easier for me because it just gets so convoluted with putting in those numbers.
I agree. I just gave up and bought it because I was like, I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
But, I think it's worth it. So.
Okay, so back to the test. Let's see. Okay. So what was the first number in the 5-number summary?
Okay.
You decided 0 on that one, right?
Yeah. Let's see if that's. Yep. 0.
The minimum.
And then I wonder if we need to put the decimal. Do you think, Kelsey? Like dot 0? Or dollar, because it says dollar sign, doesn't it? I don't know if she's gonna.
No, it actually says round to the nearest cent. So.
Okay.
Not
.00. Okay, so number 8 would be 3,900.00. Is that what you guys got?
Yeah, I guess that's what it wants to do.
So put a decimal after that?
Yeah, and do the cent. Yeah, because it's asking for giving the number rounded to the nearest cent. So like with our 50,000, we need to change it to 50,436 and 50 cents.
36 and 50 cents?
Yeah. So just change the 7 to a 6 and add 50 cents.
And then 3,900.00?
Yeah.
And then 50436.50, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And then 7's just 0.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Do y'all want to?
Ready for this?
Do y'all want to hit submit?
Here, I'll submit first, and then I'll let you guys know. Okay, hang on.
Okay.
Hang on, don't do it yet.
Bad this is gonna be.
100%. Go ahead.
Wow! Submitting. Oh my goodness!
Hey, we are champions.
Oh, happy day.
Great group, great team.
Oh,
I'm
so excited now.
We have been through it all since yesterday.
Wow. It took us a couple hours, but hey.
Linda and me had the echo thing going on yesterday. It was quite funny.
I've never seen that before. It just kept going, replaying in a loop and adding what we said to the loop, and
yeah,
it was crazy.
That's so weird.
Really awesome. Yay! I'm so excited. Okay, you have to reattach this because I told her that we couldn't, like, just put it back in as group 11, and we did it. We did it. So.
Yeah, I figured I'd just add a reply button and just say part 2.
Yes, part 2. We actually made it, and we did well. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So,
yeah.
do y'all want to meet on Monday again? Was that good for you guys, or do y'all want to try a different?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's good.
Okay.
That's fine because then I can
okay.
rearrange on Sunday and make sure I don't put anything on that time.
Okay. All right. We'll see you.
And then we will have an early morning session. If it doesn't work, I guess that's our backup time.
That's right. That's right. That'll be. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
All right. We'll see you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. See you later. See ya.
Bye.